between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Jets. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dak now from the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Dak off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route. They get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah! Here we go!
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Yeah, here we go!
Prescott, the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling and away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Williams on the play action. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
What is up?
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets him around 6 there. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
What's up?
Taylor again. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
They go again with Taylor. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
What is up?
First down, Williams to throw. Down the field, Evans has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44.
What is up?
Taylor now, up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Williams to throw. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Williams with 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. That's more of the catch out left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the second. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
What is going on?
Off the play fake, Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
What is that?
They'll throw, third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darion Kendrick with the pick. And the Packers take over as he records his 10th career INT. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Chased out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Dak throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Has some room to work. And they take this in for the score.
Touchdown, Green
The
Bay.
Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Jets, nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll start on the ground. Taylor dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
What is it on?
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
What is that?
Williams from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
What is that?
To the air on 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps it moving. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
1st and 10, Prescott. Throw caught at the 6. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
3-yard line.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Jets nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away.
To kick off.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. Things going well so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Deep shot off his back foot. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Taylor will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They send a man in motion. Prescott here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Packers.
Another throw for Prescott. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Throwing again, Prescott. Forced out to his right. Checks this one down, Hubbard. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Yeah, here we go. All right, next. We're going to 52. We go 47.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah,
Here's Dak. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Tank Dell the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Ready to hard.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready to hard.
This is Taylor. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready to go.
Now a handoff to Taylor. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready to hard. Vegas.
Working from the gun, Williams avoids the sack. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Ready to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Third and long, Prescott. He's loaded another one up. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Fields this at the 19. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
15 at the 21-yard line.
Now Williams. It's caught left side by Hill. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Third and just 2 to go. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Chase McLaughlin set.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handles that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. To get 22 out of that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
He completes it in traffic. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after